You doing? All right, let's get started on the group project. So you should already have your group, which is great. And for this one, I'm going to take you through an example. We're going to assume that this is your little fossil. So see this guy right here and this guy right here. And the same thing that we'll do with your group. I will tell you the name of your fossil, and then we will work from there. So you'll start with the name. So this is a little thing called Paragacesocrinus, which is a heck of a name, and I think I'm mispronouncing it. But here you can see some other pictures of it, and this is the name written out. There we go. So, and it's a little thing called a crinoid, and so a crinoid is going to look like this. It's another thing that they call a sea lily, and so that's what the top fossil one looks like, and there we go. Some of them have a little stem and little branches. Ours is actually lacking the stem. It's just a little cup like that that sits on the ground. They're a relative of a starfish. You're going to have some different fossil, but I'm just letting you know what this one is, and that's the one I'm going to take you through all these things. So this first video is going to be the basics for how to get started, and then I'm going to have a separate video for each part. So you're going to be doing one of the 4 parts of this project, and you're going to watch this first video and whichever video pertains to your particular part. You can learn some stuff from the other parts, but these are the ones that you're going to need to absolutely do what you're doing. Okay, so in terms of basics, let's go to our Blackboard site. Okay, so here's the Blackboard site for Biology 1307. And if you're on this site and you don't see a sidebar, you notice how there's nothing over here, you fish around on this side and this little gray tab will appear, you hit it, and then bam, there's your sidebar, and that's great. It's got useful things like where to turn in the project. So you'll go to this homework assignments and project thing, and then where do you turn the project? Why, you turn it in right there where it says group project. And so you click that, and then you'll find it on your computer, and you will save it on there. And these are all the formats that you can save in and have it count. So just pick one of those. Doesn't really matter which one. They all work. All right, so let's go back because we're not turning it in yet. We are just getting started with this thing. So the first thing you're going to want to do is scroll down to the group project folder. And so it's right here after the review for test 1, because we're going to do this in the session after we take test 1. And so we're going to go to group project. Bam. There we go. And your group project is going to be over a fossil like the one that we're doing here. And so let's look through these instructions because these are important for when we're going to turn it in. So the main things, you're going to have a fossil that I give you, and you're going to tell me a lot of stuff about it and the time and place where it lived and kind of how it did its thing. We have to use these reports, the reports that you're going to be doing, to send them to the state. And so when we send them to the state, it can't have your name or my name or the name of the class. We have to anonymize it. So when you turn this thing in, make sure you don't put your name or my name or the name of the class, or else that's really annoying. I have to go back in and edit it out. So don't do that. And we're changing a couple of things this year. So we're going to have a rough draft due 2 weeks before the project is due, because people were leaving it to the last possible minute, and this at least has you leaving it to the last, I don't know, 2 weeks. So it's something. It's an improvement. The whole project is only 2 pages. So if you were in my Bio 1, it's going to be a similar format to that. 2 pages, 4 sections. You're going to want to single space that thing, and or you can do 1.15 line spacing as an option you have in some word processing programs. Page 1 and 2 are going to be the main part of the report, and I don't need a title, and I don't need any extra fluff on there. I just want you to hit me with nice, solid, really important, good data. And yeah, boil it down, condense it, yeah, really, really make it pop like a scientific paper. This is your chance to be a little junior scientist. And then after the first 2 pages, you're going to have page 3 onward. Now, you're going to have 3 figures that are going to make up an appendix that follows the report. And I'll show you what those 3 figures are. They're going to be in sections 1, 3, and 4. And we are going to also have a list of references at the end of the report. And so the referencing is going to follow, I would say the way to do it is to follow something like MLA. The way I like best is you cite your references by giving each reference a number. So you'll have reference number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever, and you number them like that at the end. And then when you cite a reference, you should cite the reference after the exact word or words related to that reference. So I don't want to see an entire paragraph and then with a reference at the end of that. We want to use specific references for specific facts. And so anytime you cite a fact, that's bam, you cite your reference there because, yeah, unless you're making this stuff up, which I hope you're not, then everything came from some sort of reference and we want to reference it. Now, I want your references to be good references. So good references are things that you would find on a place like Google Scholar. So scholar.google.com will get you to Google Scholar, and anything you find on here is totally fair game. These are all absolutely as good as you're going to get. So what you do is you're going to type in the name of your fossil, which I'll give you. And I would say just type in the genus name. I'll give you the genus and the species if possible. And then it will give you hundreds and hundreds of hits, or in this case, maybe 58 hits. Yeah. But you really only need like 2 or 3 to make a good paper, so 58 is plenty. All right, other general things. Let's go back to our main page. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. And so you're going to have references in every single section. Section 1, 2, and 3, and 4. We don't need an introduction before this. Just jump straight into it as if this is really important and you need to convey the information. So treat it as if my house is on fire. And so you don't start out by describing what a house is and why it might be bad if it's on fire. Just tell me the house is on fire and I'll get the message and I'll be able to do something with it. Yeah. So for this report, you're going to need a couple of websites. So the number one website that you're going to need in every single section is going to be Google Scholar, scholar.google.com. And then for some of the sections, you may need some of these other websites. They're going to be particularly important for section 4. Here are the 4 sections, and so you'll decide amongst yourself who is doing which section. And then for each of these groups, I need one person to be nominated as the group leader. And so the group leader is the one I am going to communicate with and check how the project's going, make sure everybody is on task. The group leader is going to have to ride herd on everybody else in the group and make sure they get their job done. So yeah, like the New England Patriots say, yeah, do your job. And that's how we're going to win. So yeah, 4 sections there. You can have a look at them, see which one fits your particular talents best. They all have some interesting stuff in them, and yeah, there's no easy section. So yeah, no easy way out of this thing. All right. Now the other information that you're going to need is going to be down here, and so here we go. These are some useful papers. So there'll be a couple papers that everybody needs. Like, for example, Heckle 2008, everybody is going to need who is doing section number 3, because 3 deals with time. And there are a couple other papers that everybody's going to need, and all the rest of these papers are papers about specific groups of fossils. And so if you're working with a particular group, like a crinoid, for example, then you're going to need this crinoid reference, and we'll make sure in the class where we pass out the fossils that you know exactly which references are going to work for your group. All right, so that is the basic information you're going to need, and at this point, you got to make sure you've divided up your group into 4 different sections, and so yeah, that's your job. Take care of that, and then come back and watch the video for the section that is appropriate for you.